What's up YouTube, Electric Cakes here, back at it again with another video, and this time we got something a little bit special, something a little bit different. So let's get into it. We're going to be talking about the Blazer Mid Readymade. So here is the box. As you guys can tell, it's not your traditional Nike box. It does feature some cool graffiti lettering on the side of the box, and as well as the Readymade text on the side. Now here is the size tag. As you guys can see, this is a size 9. Unfortunately not my size, but you can't always hit on your size on sneakers, and it is what it is. So you either gotta trade it, sell it, or do something else with it. But I will not be squeezing my feet into those, so that is unfortunate. Moving on to the inside of the box, it does feature this cool sort of like recycled materials type of design on the paper, and that's always nice to see. This special paper, when you open it up, it makes the unboxing experience something a little bit special. So we're gonna set the box off to the side, and we're gonna move on to the sneaker. So bam, this is the Nike Blazer Mid Readymade collaboration, and as you guys can see, there's a lot going on with this shoe right here. It does remind me of the off-white Blazers. I will say I am getting that off-white type of vibe just because of the deconstructed look to the shoe. But yeah, let's get into it. So as you guys can see, we do have this over-exaggerated swoosh, so it's not your traditional Nike swoosh. It does look super weird, and it is this rubber material, so it's not leather. I don't think there's any leather on this shoe that I've seen so far. And on the upper, if you guys see this white panel on the shoe, it is sort of like a weird like rubbery synthetic material, and I'm not quite sure how to describe it. It is a very interesting texture to it. Now approaching towards the ankle, this material right here that features kind of like that sort of like dyed look to it. I don't know if you guys can see like the multicolored, so it looks like they dyed it or something, but it's just a combination of a whole bunch of materials, so that is super dope. And this feels sort of like your nylon. It's sort of like a waterproof nylon that you have on backpacks. So I don't know, it feels like I'm wearing backpacks around my ankles, but that is super dope. Moving on to the midsole, very interesting midsole. So yes, it is your traditional rubber midsole that you get with your Nike Blazer Mid, but it does feature kind of all these bumps and grooves and textures to it, and it's also sort of layered. I don't know if you guys can see from the toe box, there's multiple layers to that, like multiple layers of rubber that goes onto the midsole. Now moving on to the front of the shoe, we do have a lot of laces. So you got black laces, silver laces, these weird orange laces, and it's all weird and like mixed in combination. And also a cool thing about this shoe is, yes, we get extra laces. So we do get orange laces with this, so we can switch it up if you want to, but these are orange flat laces as opposed to these silver laces on the shoe that are sort of your rope laces, and then the black laces are flat laces. As you guys can see, right on top of the toe box, we do have this weird I don't know what this fabric is. It feels kind of like a wool, kind of just like a raw unprocessed wool on it, but that is super dope. Now on the Nike Air tongue, it just says Nike and then RE, standing for Readymade. Moving to the heel of the shoe, we do have the Readymade logo. And moving to the bottom of the shoe, the sole. The sole is very interesting. This does remind me a lot of the Space Hippie series that came out with all the recycled materials put together, and I don't know if you guys can see that at the sole, it kind of gives off that same vibe. So that is my review on the shoe. I do think it is a super dope shoe. Now let's move on to my resale predictions for this shoe. This shoe is sitting around, I believe, around the $300 mark for the white colorway, and there was also a black colorway that featured a black this white panel was black and then the swoosh was orange, and that colorway is actually doing a lot better. I believe that colorway is going for around 350, 360, 370. the higher 300s for those for that colorway and the sizes. It does vary on the size. I do see higher sizes of the white pair doing slightly under 300, but most pairs are doing around the $300 mark. But whether you should sit or hold on this, I highly recommend, if you can get rid of it, I would get rid of it now. Yes, it will go up in the future, but one thing that you do have to keep in mind when you are purchasing these shoes and planning on holding them, it's not as easy to sell them later on in the future. And the reason I say that is because most of the people that already wanted the shoe already paid the resale. They already got their pairs, because the next couple months all these other shoes are coming out. People forget about the shoes that came out a couple months ago. And this shoe, I think that's what's going to happen to the shoe, because it is unique. So there's only a certain amount of people that actually want this shoe. So it's not your general GR Jordan 1 that everybody wants. So keep that in mind. Yes, the price will go up in the future if it is a very long hold, and it is going to be hard to sell because it's going to be hard to find that customer. But just know that I would just say just sell locally, get rid of it, make your $300. But yeah, if you do plan on holding, just know it's not going to be an easy sell, but it will go up in the future. But I do recommend that you just sell now. That is my personal opinion. And just get that money and put it towards the next releases, because there is a lot of more Nike Dunks and Nike Jordan 1s, and the profit margins on those tend to be a lot higher than this shoe, or similar, but those will go up, and they are easier sell because it is a general release and everybody wants those because that's what's popping right now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys on the next one, and if you guys did, please leave a like and subscribe. It really does help the channel a lot. But yeah, peace.